Now, a recent survey has found that 57% of people have bought anti-ageing products in the last 12 months, but only 27% have organised their finances for later life. Well, joining me now is reality star and businesswoman Gemma Collins and the founder of Young Money blog, Iona Bain. Very good to see both of you. Thanks so much for coming in. And Gemma Collins, I didn't imagine that the first time I'd interview you, we'd be talking about pensions.
Do you know what? I am so honoured to be a part of this campaign because I myself are getting older and it has been a huge shock because one minute we're living our best lives and then next we are getting older and we've all got to come to this, realisation. And when I was approached to do the campaign about the pensions, I myself included haven't got a pension. I'm self-employed. And I was just like, the nation needs to wake up. It's September. We're all taking stock of our lives again. We're having that life admin moment. And we really need to be paying some attention to our pensions because before you know it, we're going to be old and we're not going to have any money. And if you take stock now, and it's 3 simple steps on the website, pensionattention.co.uk, very simple for people to remember. 3 steps, get the ball rolling. If I urge the nation to do anything today, it is to pay some attention to your pension. And that's coming from me, the GC. I don't mince my words. Even I'm fully on board with this. And after I shot this campaign with you, it has really been, panicstations.com for me because I'm like, I don't have much more time left. We all take our lives for granted. I'm not Buzz Lightyear. I'm not going to go to infinity and beyond. I need to now knuckle down like everyone in this country and sort your pensions out today.
Why do you think you didn't think about it before? Lots of young people just think, oh, that's miles off. I don't need to think about that. Was that why?
I've actually been working since I was 13 years old. I was from that generation. I had the sweet shop, Saturday job. I had the clothes job on a Saturday. I've always worked from a young age. That was normal in my generation. Yeah. So I've definitely put the work in, but I've never thought about my future because we always feel that we've got time and we just don't.
And Gemma's the norm. I think the vast majority of people in the UK really don't give that much thought to how they're going to live in later life, even if they're paying a lot of attention to how they'll look, which is very understandable. But I think the message is, if you can save something, it's better than nothing. And the really good news is the majority of us are already saving into a pension through our workplace, but we just don't know how much is in there. We don't know where our previous pension pots are, because most of us will have more than one. You've probably got quite a few.
I've had loads of jobs, believe me. I've been employed by many people and I would have racked up some sort of pension, but I wasn't aware of it until I met with you.
And to be fair, people are not necessarily taught this in schools. Maybe our parents and other members of our family don't talk to us about our pensions. So it can come as a bit of a shock when we get older and realise that actually this is something that we need to take control of. But you can become more informed. And like Gemma was saying, you can get on the website and find out what you can do today to just feel that little bit more confident about the future.
And you've been writing about these kind of issues for years, haven't you, as a Young Money blogger?
Yes.
But this is run by this campaign with backing from financial companies, isn't it? So people might say, well, if I go on there, am I just going to get directed towards one particular company who's trying to sell their products?
No, absolutely not, because if you have a workplace pension, that will be with a particular company. It might be with National Employment Savings Trust, which is government-backed. If it's a smaller employer, that'll definitely be the case. But whoever you're with, there are standards there as to how those pension funds should be run. There are caps on how much you pay in terms of charges. And the most important thing is that having a pension is in your interest. It is the way that you're going to be able to pay for your lifestyle in later life. So it's in your interest to find out how much is in there and whether you can contribute more. And that's going to be tough for quite a lot of people with the cost of living crisis.
It's very serious. And, this is why I wanted to come on today. Even I have noticed, the supermarket shopping going up, the heating going up. I have switched every electric device off in my house. I don't take it for granted anymore. And before you know it, we're all going to get old. And we all deserve, we've got through this life and we deserve a bit of luxury at the end of it.
But on that subject, you say that, you know, bills are going up. And for young people, they
Absolutely.
say, we can't even get on the housing ladder.
It's
Our
really
rents are going
sad.
up. I haven't got any money, any spare money to put aside. for
It
pension.
breaks my heart that, you know, especially when I see pensioners that are washing in the sink in the winter. They've fought for our countries, their husbands, they've all been out there fighting for us. And we shouldn't be, you know, struggling in this country. We should be thriving and we're actually surviving. And I don't want to survive when I get older. I want to thrive. I've done my time. I've lived my life. Everyone works exceptionally hard and we deserve to have a pot at the end of it, but you have to start today.
And just to provide a bit of optimism as well, actually, we are saving automatically through our workplace. So it's an easy win for most young people to just stay in their workplace pension.
Yes.
Contribute what they can. The general recommended amount is 12%. But the good news is you don't have to save that whole amount. That's also made up of your employer's contribution and you get tax relief as well. So you're getting free money from the government, free money from your employer. It's a no-brainer.
And we're all guilty of wasting.
Yeah.
Everyone is. You know, you pick up this, you pick up that. Please be savvy. Don't waste your money. Put it in the pension pot. And you can live like Joan Collins. I mean, she's in Saint-Tropez living her best life.
I think people want to live like Gemma Collins.
Yeah, well,
Exactly.
yeah, maybe. And I want to live like Joan Collins. So I'm definitely putting in my pension from today. And I'm so excited. It's the best decision I've ever made.
OK, well, we heard it from the GC.
Yes, it's got to be true.
Good to see you. Thank you
Thank
for
you
coming
for
in.
having
Thank
us.
you both.
Thank you.
very much indeed.
Thank you.
I'm a lot closer to pensionable age than anyone else here, but so I'm taking notes. Let's move on. We've got the sport coming up for you in just a moment.